I finally found a custom HD from Chevy. If you don't know what this is Chevy's answer to give you an affordable pickup that's really a work truck with a nice exterior appearance. And Ford did something very similar with their trucks for 2023, so you might want to subscribe because I'm going to be comparing these pickups. Jerry Seiner supplied this custom. They have two available, so if you would like to purchase from them, let them know you saw the video. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker and we're going to do a quick walk around on the truck. At the very top are all the specs for this Silverado Custom. Starting off the options are some of the owner benefits, and be sure to pause it to see more. Base price, not including destination, is $51,400. So you can pretty much get this truck under $56,000. Now when you add the diesel, it's $94.90 right there. And then the custom value package is definitely one you want to get because you get the remote starter. This one does have the 10-way driver seat, easy lift tailgate right there, and a few other things right there too. So on this side, this one has the gooseneck and fifth wheel prep package, and it does come standard with the 20-inch wheels. Destination's $1,895 with a total price of $66,115. I gotta give it to GM for thinking outside the box here. This is a really good price for this pickup. Some guys don't want leather seats and a nice interior. They want this work truck model interior, but have a nice exterior. And this was really cool that they did this. Now, when you get the custom, right, they're gonna give you this painted trim piece in the grill here. Normally, it would be like blacked out like these trucks here. These are work trucks, and they're gonna have these blackouts for the front grills. Not so for the custom. Also, they give you this gloss black bumper down below, whereas normally you would get something like this. And tow hooks are part of this. Unfortunately, you cannot get fog lights with this truck, but I'm pretty sure you can pop these out and add them aftermarket. Halogen headlights, you cannot get LED, which I thought was a mistake too personally. And because this is a diesel, that is a functional hood scoop. 20-inch wheels come a part of the custom as well. These are not an option, so getting the custom gives you that front end and these wheels. And these are a really nice style wheel too. They're wrapped in a Goodyear Wrangler Trail Runner tire. And this is a LT 275/65/20, which is basically like a 34-inch tire. Independent front suspension. You can get a Z71 package, which will give you the Rancho shocks and some skid plates and downhill assist. The mirrors are going to be finished in all plastic. You do have the reverse lights here. Blind spot monitoring is still a part of this package too. There is no smart key system. And this one has the steps on the side of the bed, which they start doing back in 2020. 36-gallon fuel tank, 7-gallon DEF. And then here's your suspension. You have the 5-lease in the main pack. Standard shocks, and they do have that wax coating for the frame, and there's no wheel well liner in here, but you can add that aftermarket too if you'd like. They might even have it available for order too. Steps out back on the bumper, parking sensors, class 5 receiving hitch, 342 rear end, and they're going to give you a steely for your spare tire. That rear axle is going to have a locker, it's automatic. You have your 4 and 7 pin. And they do provide a light that shines down below for your class 5 receiving hitch. Assisted tailgate. Spray and bed liner, fifth wheel prep package. Bed lights. Even my LTZ doesn't have bed lights. 400 watts of power in the bed. And as you guys saw on the front, you have that painted black bumper. And here's just the side profile. Once upon a time, you could not get a diesel with the custom HDs, but for I think 2022 they changed that. This engine has more horsepower, more torque, and I think it's more reliable and more fuel efficient from the previous Gen 1 L5P. Meet the Gen 2 L5P, 470 horsepower, 975 pound-feet of torque, made it to a 10-speed transmission. And I will say, Denso fuel pump, Denso injectors, I've had no problem. This is probably my third or fourth Duramax that I've had. I had the Gen 1 and I've had 3 Gen 2s so far. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. I was kind of bummed when I saw the interior for the custom. I was really hoping they would do the refresh for this one, but they did not do it. So you're gonna have your 2020 to 2023 interior. I don't think that is terrible, but I feel as though they could have done more for this trim level to really elevate it. You still have a 10-way driver's seat, which comes a part of the custom. Power folding mirrors for the exterior. And as you guys saw, the lights on the mirrors for backing up your trailer. You have automatic headlights, you have bed lights right there. Here's some of your four-wheel drive buttons here with your tow haul. Getting inside, you do have a grab handle. You can get the high clearance steps, which are the ones I would choose because I think they give it a better appearance. A little bit of storage in the door right there. Cruise control, and they do give you alerts, like if you're getting too close to someone or if someone hits the brakes, it will alert you. And you can kind of see there's where that would pop up at right there. Also, you have lane keep assist. Again, it's an alert, it's not going to steer you. And when you start this truck up, you have push button start. And everything is easy to read. This is what I call a very easy truck to learn. Like if you just need a truck to tow your trailer or you just need something for a season, this is the perfect setup here. It's not too expensive, and I think that it has a nice appearance even for the interior. Granted, it's not nowhere near as nice as a Ram Bighorn interior, but I think that it's definitely more affordable. And hey, you still have backup camera, right? And as you guys saw on the outside, parking sensors. This truck does have a button here to drop the tailgate. You have multiple USBs, 12-volt plug, 120-volt plug for the interior, and trailer brakes right down below too. And this screen, though it doesn't give you a lot of information, it does have things like your engine hours. It also has your transmission fluid temperature, DEF level, and they give you the range. I don't think my truck has a range. And then a few other things here like your brake pad life, air filter life, oil life remaining, tire pressure. They give you a timer, fuel range, and then your trip 1 and trip 2, speed, and then they give you a blank screen right there. I will say that these seats are a little bit stiffer compared to the Fords. Also, they give you some storage there, and they give you a vanity on both sides. LED lighting for the interior. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto comes standard, so even though you don't have navigation, you can run it off of your phones. Storage on this side, top and bottom. And this is a 6-passenger. They do provide carpet in here, and they do provide some storage below the center seat, or if no one's sitting there, you can still have storage here, cup holders. I think that this is still relevant, but it's definitely lacking, especially if Ram does redesign their truck for 2025. Now, I didn't mention, but that mirror is auto dimming too, by the way. They do provide some USBs out back, air vents down below, seat back pockets, and this is a 60/40 bench out back. Now, they took away the storage below the seats, but I will say this is a really nice cab. It feels probably about the same size as the Ford. I feel like they're about the same size. They have this flat floor in the center here, and they give you a ton of headroom back in the rear too. You can drop down these headrests. They do not provide a sliding glass, and I don't think that's even available, but you do have those grab handles to get in and out. And let's go ahead and check out the payload now. Here are your gross axle weight ratings. Up front is 5,600 pounds, the rear is 6,600 pounds. Gross fuel weight rating is gonna be 11,350. And here is your payload, 3,303 pounds. And this truck weighs about 8,047 pounds on the curb, 18,500 pound conventional towing, and 19,100 pounds for a gooseneck. And then here is your yellow sticker showing the tire pressure. I think that if GM were to give this truck the updated interior, they don't even have to give it a 13.4-inch display. They can just update the interior and just make it look a little bit more relevant. I think this truck would be the perfect buy for most buyers, because most of you know, trucks are very expensive today, and this might be the ticket for someone to get a nice pickup truck at an affordable price.